is a great place to build a community, but not from scratch. You should be coming to Kickstarter with, a mailing list already, a sense of momentum, and people that are going to be excited to back your project from day one. So I would say really product story, and your community.
I think that's a big thing. When we see campaigns fail, sometimes people think, I'm going to Kickstarter, I'm going to market the way I would to mass consumers, or the same way I would. They're going to use the same messages that I would use when I'm going to Walmart. And that tends not to work, because I think this is a distinctive tribe, people who back on crowdfunding. If you are planning a bigger campaign, a multi-six-figure campaign, if that's the goal, make sure you have your working prototype tight. Make sure you have a community that will activate early, because if you get it wrong, it's a very public failing. I think those are things to consider, at least in the context of a PR channel.
Well, the greatest risk of launching hardware on Kickstarter is not doing your costing right, pricing your product too low. You may raise a lot of money and only to realize that it's not enough to cover the cost of production. You end up losing all the money you raise.
Switchbots, we tend to not lose money. So,
Okay.
The first time we were almost broke.
Okay.
So we cannot lose anything. We can only lose our clothes.
Then what about your second funding?
Second one, still same momentum. We're businessmen. We're product guys, but we're businessmen. So we try to not lose money.
Okay.
We try to make sure we actually at least break even.
This is the time that you need to know your costs. How much does it cost to manufacture and ship? And what is the return on ad spend that you can sustain? And you need to know that number. And once you know that number, ideally, if you want to scale, you need it to be at around 3x. This is a number that when you run ads, you can really scale. And you need to be mentally and financially prepared to really spend on ads. Know your numbers, have the money to run the ads, and then squeeze the lemon as much as you can. Get as much as you can out of the Kickstarter, because it's a wonderful period that is very hard to recreate afterwards.